Some users want to be able to send email out of Salesforce. While it's not required for matching, our app does provide that functionality. Because it uses a feature in Salesforce called organization-wide addresses, let's look at that first. So if you go into Salesforce Setup, then use the quick find, type in organization, there will be an option below called organization-wide addresses. What this means is when a user normally sends an email out of Salesforce, it would come from their identity, maybe bob@acme.com. If you create an organization-wide address, you can allow certain users to send email out of Salesforce using a different email address, such as sales@acme.com or info@acme.com. So when you click the Add button, you're going to be asked to put in the display name, the email address, and then decide which users are going to have access. And then once you save it, you do have to go through some verification. Do check out the Salesforce forums for more info on that. So then, let's talk about the Match My Email Composer. The Send Email button placed on the Lightning page is going to launch the composer. Bottom left, you've got buttons to attach files, insert merge fields, use templates that are already existing or create new ones, and also preview the email before you send it. You also have the ability to do a CC or BCC and add addresses, and there is a line that gives you formatting options. So there's a lot you can do with this composer. So now to just sort of look at some examples of how emails might go out, let's go to a contact record. So we're going to pick a contact out of our demo server. We would click the Send Email button that's top right. That is going to launch the composer. And then here in the From, this is where the organization-wide addresses come into play. So you can actually choose a different address to send this from. It's just an option, it's not required. Obviously the to is going to fill in since we were on the contact. The to will automatically fill in as the contact email address. You can then type in your subject, whatever you want to say to your contact, obviously. Fill in your body of the message. Give me some time to type that in. And then just click the send button, and this will actually send an automatic blind copy to the user's email account. That's what Match My Email will match within 20 minutes. Now let's look at maybe another example. So maybe you want to send an email and it's going to be the same message that you would want to use as a template over and over. So we'll go ahead and enter the subject. And then if this is a template that's already existing, even before you started to use Match My Email, it would be available to you. So you can click on the Insert Template button, and it would be the Insert Template option, and then recently used might also show it. If not, then let's create a new template. So the way one would go about that, we can actually insert a merge field. Let's say we want to say hello and then the person's first name. So we look for their first name and insert that field. Be sure to get the comma there for punctuation. And then once you type in your body of the message, sort of your general templated response, you want to add your signature. And then we're going to go back to that button, Insert, Create, or Update Template, and we're going to choose the option Save as New Template. So you can actually give this a name. So if this is, let's say, a product line inquiry template, someone contacts you about a product, this will be the standard response. We do suggest you fill in the description. It's helpful for people on down the line who want to use this other than you who are creating it. And you can choose what folder you want to put it in. So if this is going to be a public template, as in this example, you would put it in that folder so others have access. And then you want to click Save. So that saves the new template. It doesn't yet send the email, so don't forget to click that Send Email button. That will allow that email to go out. So then now, let's say we have another contact we want to send that same message to. So if we open up our contacts and click into that record, and again, launch the composer, this time, all we have to do is go to the Insert Template. It's one of the recently used templates, so we can choose it there easily. Go ahead and say you want to insert it, and there you go. You even get the subject as well as the body updated, and you can click Send. Now, another feature of Match My Email is the ability, when you're using our custom object, to reply all, and forward. So if you click on the email tab or the location where messages are matching. Let's say we have this message from our contact Dan we want to reply to. We can select the message. You get a floating ribbon at the bottom, and there's your reply all in forward. So in the reply, you can see we've got the threaded message now, and we're going to insert something ahead of that. Let's say you want to attach a photograph. So we can attach a file. If you don't have the file already, you can actually upload it. This will allow you to navigate. Here we're just going to put in a sample PDF document, attach that, and you'll note that it is now as an attachment on the message. So then ahead of the original message that Dan sent to us, we're going to type our response. And then, of course, send the message. Now, one unique feature of our application or our composer is the way in which we can make use of templates with threaded messages. So real quick, last example, let's go back to that same message from Dan. We're going to reply to that message, but let's say we actually wanted to send a templated message back, some standard response. We can actually choose Insert Template, in this case just the demo. Even though this says it's going to overwrite, our composer actually does not overwrite the message. So you have the template above, but the original message still there. Please let us know if you have any questions about the features you've seen today. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching.